have to do both. Your children need to see that. You have to make choices and priorities.
Being a mother is a full-time job. Along with this task, Sharon Huckle is a successful business owner. Like many others, she is a mom with entrepreneurial drive. However, for many moms, it is a struggle to find a balance between work and home. Sharon Huckle owns a hair salon in downtown Belleville. She knows firsthand the struggles of being both a businesswoman and a mother.
I would say what drove me to start my own business is, I would say being a disgruntled employee kind of kickstarts that. But I always liked the idea, and I was raised by an entrepreneur, I always liked the idea of opening my own business and having control over the things that really matter. There is a certain amount of freedom for sure, and then when you do have staff and they click and everything works out, there's an enormous amount of satisfaction when you see a customer being really well taken care of. The balance, I mean, you're never really fully balanced. I mean, sometimes you give more to one or the other, but you never regret giving more to your kids. But you do the business, obviously, because you enjoy it, but also because it pays the bills.
To have your own business carries many responsibilities. You're expected to be the marketing person, the salesperson, the production person, the scheduling person, all those responsibilities. And then when you add that on top of many of the responsibilities that mothers feel as the primary caregiver in many cases, it adds a level of complexity that many, perhaps non-mothers or fathers, don't necessarily have to contend with.
According to Statistics Canada, 46% of all small and medium-sized Canadian businesses are at least partially owned by women. Lori Coette is the owner of Eco Kids in Brighton, Ontario. She is another mom trying to strike a balance.
So I'm actually a graduate of the journalism program in Loyalist, and I spent about 12 years in the field of journalism. I ended up marrying a gentleman who was in the military, and the military lifestyle is a whole lot different. You move around a lot. Sometimes as a spouse it's very difficult to find work.
She is also the founder of Quinte Mompreneurs, a support group that connects mothers and provides them with support and information on successful entrepreneurship.
I formed Quinte Mompreneurs because when I first got into business, I wanted to go out and network with other moms that were in the same situation as me. So those who were trying to grow a business, but at the same time trying to balance home life and trying to raise kids, we get to sit down and talk about what's affecting our lives, what's affecting our families, what's affecting our business.
Mothers still assume much of the responsibility for raising children. So they have that additional burden of trying to balance their work life and family life.
Quinte Mompreneurs is a growing organization, which is becoming more important in the lives of businesswomen everywhere.
I really hope that we can continue to grow our membership, and I'd also like to see Quinte Mompreneurs be able to start holding more regular meetings, perhaps a few trade shows that will sort of give the general public some knowledge about who we are and the type of talent that we have within our membership.
But how does owning a business affect the family?
The biggest trick, I think, is to never feel guilty about doing one or the other. I mean, you have to do both. Your children need to see that. You have to make choices and priorities. Well, definitely I've trained my kids to be independent and entrepreneurial, really. Like, get out there and, you know, if you want something to happen, you got to make it happen. Appreciating knowing where things are coming from, like, okay, we worked hard to get this money and this is how we're gonna use it.